7 signs God is fighting battles you cannot see. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm, feeling overwhelmed and alone, yet unseen forces are at work around you. You may not see it now, but God is already fighting battles on your behalf, turning the tides in ways you cannot perceive. Every delay, every closed door, and every unexpected challenge could be His divine strategy unfolding. Today, we're uncovering 7 signs that God is working behind the scenes for your victory. Pay close attention because what you see on the surface is only a fraction of the story. 1. You feel unusually peaceful in the midst of chaos. You might be facing difficulties that would normally overwhelm anyone, yet somehow you feel a deep sense of calm. This is God's invisible hand protecting your heart and mind from despair. Just like Paul and Silas, who prayed and sang hymns in prison, you may find peace that defies your circumstances. Their chains could not stop God's work, and your troubles cannot stop His plans for you. This peace is a whisper from heaven, telling you that the battle is already being fought. Even when storms rage around you, your spirit remains anchored because God is holding your life steady. You may notice opportunities opening or protection appearing at just the right moment. David experienced this when Saul hunted him relentlessly, yet God preserved him repeatedly, guiding him to safety. You can trust that the same divine power is surrounding you now, shielding you from harm you cannot see. Let your heart rest in this assurance, knowing God is active even when invisible. This peace is not a coincidence, nor is it your own doing. It is a supernatural gift meant to reassure you. Every time fear tries to creep in, remember that God's unseen hand is at work. Just as Daniel was calm in the lion's den, your spirit can remain unshaken because the Lord fights for you. His presence is not always visible, but its effects are unmistakable. Stay confident, for victory is already in motion. 2. Sudden favor or open doors appear. You may have been struggling for years, yet suddenly a solution appears out of nowhere. This is a sign that God is orchestrating circumstances in your favor. Joseph experienced this when he went from a prison cell to Pharaoh's palace. God's timing brought him divine favor that no human could engineer. Opportunities often come when you least expect them, showing that God is working strategically on your behalf. When these moments happen, recognize them as divine interventions rather than mere coincidences. Sometimes, the favor isn't obvious at first. You might see a connection, a promotion, or a healed relationship start forming. These blessings are God's way of telling you that the battle is His, not yours. Esther's rise to queen was another example. She didn't know the danger she would face, yet God prepared her for a pivotal moment to save her people. You may not see the full picture now, but each step forward is part of God's hidden victory. So pause, reflect, and embrace every open door as a gift from heaven. If you're seeing God's favor in your life, take a moment to thank Him in prayer and share this video with someone who needs hope today. 3. You experience unexplained protection. Have you ever noticed how certain situations could have gone terribly wrong, yet somehow you emerged unharmed? That is God's hand intervening even when you don't recognize it. Like the 3 Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who walked through the fiery furnace unscathed, God can shield you from what seems unavoidable. This protection may appear as perfect timing, wise guidance, or even people sent to help you at critical moments. You are never alone, even when danger lurks close. Sometimes, protection comes through subtle warnings or gut feelings that steer you away from harm. Daniel in the lion's den is another example. Though surrounded by death, he remained unharmed because God closed the lions' mouths. You may also notice narrow escapes, last-minute delays, or unexpected circumstances that prevent disaster. Each of these moments is a reminder that the battle is not yours to fight alone. Even when the outcome seems uncertain, God is quietly securing your safety. God's protection can also extend beyond physical safety to your purpose, relationships, and dreams. Peter was miraculously freed from prison by an angel, showing that God intervenes in ways humans cannot. You may feel tension or fear, yet find solutions or help arriving unexpectedly. These moments are not coincidences. They are divine interventions revealing that God is fighting battles on your behalf. Trust that every danger avoided is proof that the unseen hand of God surrounds and preserves you. Keep watching because the next signs will reveal how God is not only protecting you, but also orchestrating victories you haven't imagined yet. 4. You notice unexplainable strength in difficult times. Sometimes you feel stronger than you should, physically, emotionally, or spiritually during challenges. That is God giving you the supernatural strength to endure battles you cannot see. Think of Samson, whose strength was not merely physical, but divinely given to accomplish God's purposes. You may feel overwhelmed, yet you find reserves of courage and resilience that defy logic. God is equipping you to face what seems impossible. Your hidden strength can appear as perseverance in prayer, calm decision-making, or the ability to forgive when it feels unbearable. Consider Moses leading the Israelites through the Red Sea. He could not have parted it on his own, yet God's power worked through him. Similarly, your struggles may reveal strengths that were meant to shine only in God's timing. Even when exhaustion hits, know that God's unseen power is fueling your endurance. The battles you cannot see are being fought with the strength He provides. This divine strength often inspires others and changes the course of situations around you. People may notice your resilience without understanding its source, but God is behind every victory. Like David facing Goliath, your seemingly small acts of courage can lead to monumental victories. Trust that the strength you feel is a sign that God is in control and actively working in your favor. Keep moving forward, knowing the fight is already won. 5. Doors close, so better ones can open. You may feel frustrated when opportunities or relationships end unexpectedly, but this is often God's way of guiding you towards something greater. He sometimes closes doors to protect you from paths that could hinder your purpose. Just as Paul faced rejection and imprisonment before spreading the gospel far and wide, God used closed doors to redirect him to a higher calling. You may not understand it in the moment, but every closure is part of a divine plan. When one opportunity ends, another often arises that surpasses your expectations. Joseph's time in prison was a closed door that eventually led to Pharaoh's palace and saving a nation. Similarly, your setbacks could be leading you to breakthroughs that align with God's plan. Keep faith in the unseen forces orchestrating your life. The enemy may try to make you feel hopeless, but God is turning what seems like rejection into preparation. Even in disappointment, recognize that God is fighting battles behind the scenes to secure your future. Each closed door is a protective hand, guiding you toward the right people, places, and timing. Your patience and trust allow Him to work miracles that you could never achieve alone. Stay encouraged, knowing that endings often bring far greater beginnings. 6. You receive unexpected help from unlikely sources. Sometimes, assistance comes from places or people you never expected, and this is a clear sign of God's unseen hand. Just as Elijah was fed by ravens during famine, God can send provision and support in ways that defy human logic. You may feel surprised by generosity, encouragement, or guidance appearing at the perfect time. These are not coincidences. They are God's invisible army working in your favor. Pay attention to the people who enter your life at critical moments. Moses received guidance from Jethro, an unexpected mentor who helped him govern Israel wisely. Similarly, your helpers may appear unexpectedly to offer solutions, advice, or protection. God is orchestrating these interventions to ensure you overcome challenges. Trust that these blessings are more than chance. They are part of the battles He is waging on your behalf. Even when you feel alone, God's provision is never lacking. The unseen support around you is evidence that your struggle is being carried by a higher power. Recognize and embrace these gifts, thanking God for the timing, the people, and the resources He sends. These moments remind you that you are not fighting alone. Every hand offered is a part of God's invisible army moving to secure your victory. 7. You feel a strong sense of timing and alignment. Have you noticed how things sometimes fall perfectly into place, even when you don't plan them? That is God arranging events and circumstances according to His divine timing. Joseph's journey, from betrayal to the palace, showed how God's perfect timing brings blessings even through hardship. You may feel nudged toward a decision or sense a moment is right, and that is God's guidance aligning everything for your good. This sense of alignment is often accompanied by clarity in decision-making or sudden understanding of complex situations. Just as Esther was positioned at the right time to save her people, your life may be unfolding according to a divine schedule. God is quietly orchestrating connections, opportunities, and victories you cannot yet see. Even the pauses, setbacks, and detours are part of His plan, ensuring everything happens in perfect harmony. Trust that this alignment is intentional and purposeful. You are being guided through invisible battles toward a destiny that only God can see. Every step, every coincidence, every feeling of now is the time is a divine sign that He is fighting on your behalf. Rest in His timing and watch how victories manifest in ways that surpass your imagination. If this message has encouraged you and reminded you that God is fighting battles you cannot see, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who needs hope today and remind them that even in silence, God's hand is moving powerfully in their life. Trust Him, stay faithful, and watch the invisible victories unfold.